Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm just going to be showing you something that I cooked up just, I don't know, kind of out of nowhere, I guess. I was just kind of messing around, and I cooked up this beat that I thought was really, really good, and so I just decided that I was going to make a video on it and post it just so you guys could have something to watch. Well, in quarantine, I think this is all I do now, like every day, now that we're in quarantine, so, yeah, let's get into it. So, I'm going to start off with the melodies that I made. There's, like, 4 different melodies. I think I used about 3 different instruments for this, but, the first thing I did was I got out this, Keyzone Classic here. I got the Yamaha Grand Piano up there, and then that's going to be playing these notes right here. Just that. It's going to be playing these chord progressions right here. So that's the first melody, just some basic chords that I laid down. The second melody, I got this Alpha 3 plugin, and then I went to this Siddhartha preset. That Siddhartha BT. Also, by the way, forgot to mention, the piano that I just showed you, I added reverb, I added an EQ, I added a low filter, I added sound godizer to it, I added a transient processor, and I added this other EQ. So that's how I got that to sound like that. Now for this sound, I added an EQ there, this low filter, I added that EQ, another transient processor, and then this limiter. I'll get to the delay in a second, but for now, we're just going to look at this, like, original part right here. So when you add with no effects on it, this is what that'll sound like. Then you add the EQs, the filters, the processor, and the limiter. Then once you do all of that, you're going to add this delay right here. I put it on this time. I turn the smoothing all the way up. It's on the ping pong model, and then the level and the cutoff are down just a little bit. That's all I did to it, and it's going to sound from that to this. So I just thought that sounded really good. So here's what we have so far with the 2 melodies together. So that's that. The third one, I got out another, I think I got another, yeah. I got out another Alpha 3 right here, except this time I just got the Sine Swell 01 preset, and I just turned the release there and the sustain all the way down. By the way, on the other Siddhartha up here, I just turned the release there and the sustain there. So that's all I did to it. So there's that on the Sine Swell. So all I did to the Sine Swell right here was added some reverb, I added an EQ, and then I added this transient processor. So here's what it'll sound like without any effects on it. Another voice crack, sorry. So here's what it sounds like without any effects on it. And then you add the reverb, the EQ, and the processor. Sounds pretty much the same, but you can tell there's a little bit of a difference there, just with the reverb mostly. For the fourth one, I just added this I add another Siddhartha BT, and then put the release there and sustain there. And then that's going to be playing these notes. All I added to it was just a reverb to make it a little wider. So that's all that's playing. Then once we add all 4 of those melodies together, it's going to sound something like this. I mean, that just sounds really clean to me. I just thought that sounded amazing. That's what really got me inspired to do this. The next thing I did was I added this kick here, and that's the kick 4 out of the Andromeda kit. I use this kick so much. I mean, it's just that punchy kick that I like to use. I mean, you can just add some effects with it, and it'll go with pretty much anything. So then I added this obvious clap 1. That was just pretty simple. By the way, here's the notes the kick is playing right here. And then here's the notes that the clap is going to play. It's just going to play on the and of 1, and then the and 1 of 2, and then the and of 2. So, it's a classic hat pattern, but then for the hi-hats, I added this basic, just 2-step hi-hat, and I got the hi-hat 6 that I use for, like, pretty much everything, and I don't know, I use it a lot, but that's just the 2-step pattern. Now, the pattern that's going to go during the drop is going to be playing these notes. So that's it for the hi-hats. Then I'm going to add this like perk right here. It's the Drew perk that I have. I don't know. It's just something that I thought would go good. And it's just going to be playing like right there. Just like every 4 bars. So that's literally it. So here's what the drums sound like so far. So some pretty bouncy drums. Next thing I added was the open hat, which is this Source, or no, the Andromeda Open Hat 3. It's like my go-to open hat. It's just classic, I guess. And it's just going to be playing on the E of the 2 and 4 bars on each. So it'll look like that. The E on the 2 and 4. And then, finally, for the 808, I got the Source 80811, probably my favorite 808 ever. And then, I added Blood Overdrive to it. I added a multi-band compressor, and then turn the gain on the high band down and on the mid band down. And then I added this EQ right here, and then I added a fruity limiter, so that's what this will sound like. That's the first pattern that's going to happen before the drop, and then the pattern that's going to play for the rest of the song sounds like this. So that's what that sounds like. And on the kick, the effects I added for that was a fruity compressor, this blood overdrive, and then another limiter just to make sure it didn't clip at the top. So here's all of the drums together. So that's it for the drums. I just added this automation clip to fade it, as I usually do, like for every track that I make. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I did. It's one of my, it's one of the tracks that took me really long to do. I think it took me about 6 hours just to make this and touch it up and master it the way I wanted to. So if you guys could please leave a like or just subscribe down below, that would be great. I put a lot of time and effort into this, so I really hope you guys enjoy it. I will put the link to the SoundCloud for this in the description below, so I hope you guys did enjoy, and here's the full beat. You can also listen to it for better sound quality, so that way you don't have to listen to it like on my mic. It'll be in the link in the description on the SoundCloud, so go check that out. Go follow me on SoundCloud. That'd be great. Also, go follow me on Insta. That'll be in the description below. I'm not gonna link my main channel. I am gonna add my Beats channel though, so you can go follow that if you want. And all I do on that is I just like post on the stories like when I made new tracks that I wanted to post on SoundCloud or something. So just go follow that. And anyways, here's the full beat with crappy audio. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for this episode. Go check out the link in the Go check out the link for the SoundCloud in the description if you want to hear it with some semi-decent audio. Well, it's probably going to be better than this. So, just go check that out. I do post most of, all my remakes and stuff, so every video that I post on YouTube, all the beats will be on my SoundCloud. So if you want to go check that out for better audio, then do that, please. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I will see you guys next time. I'm Swiper, and peace.